Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today's going to be a very different kind of video because we're going to do an unboxing, and it's an unboxing of something very special that I purchased on eBay. And I had been stalking this doll for quite some time, and by stalking I mean every night before bed I would go on eBay and go to my watch list and I would look at this doll and just go,
"It's good to see me, isn't it?"
As one does. And then in the morning, the first thing I would do is I would go back on eBay again and just make sure that she didn't sell. And that's when you know you got it bad, right?
You saying I'm some kind of mental person?
In my head, I knew I wanted her. This is gonna be story time actually. Ooh, an unboxing and story time.
Excellent.
Something came across eBay that made me almost not get it. And that was the 1959 Barbie that was posted on eBay with a fat neck and all for $5,500.
How many people were scared? Me too. I was really scared.
I saw that and I went, I was like, that doll is rough. She's beyond rough. And whoever is going to purchase her, you know, like, have fun. And then I sat back and I was like, you know, there's probably only a small choice select few of people that could actually fix her and make her better. And that's me, right? So I messaged them and I'd asked some particular questions about the Barbie, and they found out who I was, ended the listing, and then they went back and relisted it with me in their description saying that if I want it for $5,500 or however much they thought they were going to get for it, to watch the restoration on my channel. Now, I said to myself, wow, am I really that popular?
No!
So I was really alarmed whenever it was relisted and then I was in the description. And so I messaged them back and was like, hey, this is kind of awkward, but like, would you take less than $5,000 for this doll who really needs, you know, prayers? And they were like, no response, crickets, right? They were like, crickets, nothing. I was gonna buy it. I was going to buy it. And with that decision, I was like, okay, well, I will never get this Barbie that I just got in the mail that we're going to open up. And because they're both expensive purchases, I took a nap.
Jealous.
And I thought I set the timer for whenever the Barbie was going to be near the end, just in case there was a bidding war. And I took a nap and I slept through it with only 2 seconds to spare. So that was someone up above saying, bitch, what are you doing? You know, you don't need this. So I messaged them and I was like, hey, this is awkward, but I missed out on this listing. Would you take less than $5,000?
I don't think so.
I came back a couple days later, which, sure. And they got back to me and they were like, well, there's currently an offer right now for $4,500. So if you could do $4,500, then it could be yours. Well, without any hesitation, it is less than $5,000. I said, sure, I'll take it.
Awesome!
Day goes by, nothing. And then I get an email while I was working at my full-time job, and they were like, hey, so the other person is interested in offering more money. So, you know, what's your final offer? And I'm like, girl. Woo! Final offer is what you offered me, and then you said, sure, it could be yours, right?
No.
That really like made me think the wrong way about the listing, like, altogether. So I went mini golfing and then I bought the Barbie that I had been stalking for a month. So today it is finally here, and by finally I mean it literally only took about like 4 days. I'm just impatient, and it's here and I can't wait to open it up with you all and go through everything. My mom actually just visited, so I did go ahead and open it up and make sure everything is there, but I didn't really look into detail if everything was there, if that makes sense. So we are going to have first impressions today, and it's going to be a lot of fun. So if you like this kind of content, let me know down below. We'll do more unboxings together. And without further much ado, let's get into my very special package. Hey everyone, editing me. I just want to say something. No hate to the seller at all. I totally get the hustle, so no hate to them, only light and love to them. Maybe the doll will come to me in a more organic way. Maybe somebody will send it to me to fix, you never know, but absolutely no hate whatsoever targeted towards the seller. And to be honest with you, I respect that hustle.
I'm a good girl, I am.
I was literally about to jump into the shower and something so exciting arrived. I have been looking at her for probably a month, I would say, maybe a little bit under a month. But every night before I went to bed, I would look at her and just like stargaze. I just had a feeling that there was something about this one that was made for me. And I just can't contain myself. I cannot wait to go through this box with you all. So let's go and remove the bubble wrap where you can see the actual stuff that is on the inside. We've got a baggie of clothes, which we are gonna have to go through. We have a little Tupperware box full of accessories. More bubble wrap, and we have a little letter, which we're gonna have to go through as well. But then here we are. We have the doll herself. And as you can tell on the box, that is early. That is early. And look at the condition. That is practically nearly new. There's the original price tag. There we are. My goodness. Now, I do have an original 1959 box already in my collection. They are pretty hard to come by, as you can imagine, probably even more hard to come by than the dolls themselves. And to have one that is in this shape is really remarkable. But let's go ahead and actually just start to open up the fashions. It looks like this might be the latest thing in the entire lot. And it even has the original breast insert that went into the dress. So this would be a lot of fun, actually, just to put back into the package and just hang it on the wall as representation of Barbie fashion, because I actually do have this dress already. It is a silk sheath from Barbie's Pack collection. I should say Barbie and Midge because they're both there, right on the back. It's in fantastic condition. Here we have her picnic outfit with the jeans, with the real zipper in the front, and her hat. Look at the fantastic condition of this hat, even with the frog right on top. Can you guys see that? Oh, so beautiful. And the little silk ribbons cascading down. It's simply breathtaking. Now this could be Golden Girl. And we can tell if we actually go in here, if it has a tag, it's Golden Girl. So here we have Golden Girl. And look, Barbie TM. Look at that. An early dress for an early doll.
I'll bet it is.
Then we have barbecue, which I would suspect that these two fashions here, were purchased alongside this doll. And we'll get into the reason why. The barbecue dress. The TM tag. Intact. Beautiful gown. The little glass beads on the back for the buttons. The craftsmanship is just immaculate, as always. We also have her apron. Isn't that so cute? And all of her utensils. These are like actual metal utensils with a actual metal knife. Not sharpened, of course, but this, I'm sure if you stepped on that, that could really hurt ya. and a real wooden rolling pin. Just go and put all of these in her pockets. There we go. So those are the fashions. Let's look at the accessories. We have this swimsuit here, which I would suspect probably belongs to like a Miss Revlon type, like teenage doll. But if you know who this swimsuit belongs to, let me know down in the comments. This goes to Barbie's picnic outfit, little straw bag. Oh, and look, oh my God, so cool, so cool. Look at this. Bible. Okay. All right. She was a religious queen. And book. How cute is that? Oh, that's so cute. I did this kind of stuff whenever I was little too. Oh my gosh. That is so cute. And it's been in here just waiting for over 60 years. Isn't that incredible? We have another purse. Goes to Golden Girl. And inside here, we have another Bible. Wow. She was really rocking the streets with the Bible. It's just so cute. That makes my heart so full to see all of this, because it shows that this doll was played with. It shows this doll was loved. And here we have some glasses, which went to a Miss Revlon type doll. I want to say this is a book strap, but I guess it could also be used as a belt. But I think in this era, like this was used as like a book strap. But you let me know down below. This goes to Barbie Q. Pot holder. We have her hairbrush, her mirror, and a comb. A walnut bag. That's interesting, right? The shoes that went to the picnic set. Oops. One red shoe. This looks like it belonged to a clone, and it did. A pair of Barbie mules, number 1 Barbie mules in white. Look at the hole at the bottom. These most definitely belong to Barbie Q. And here we have the shoes, the bag, and the gloves that went with this outfit here. I don't know if this is for what I think it's for, or if it's for the veil. Maybe it's a bracelet, actually. It could be a bracelet. Here is some more jewelry that don't belong to Barbie particularly. Her original sunglasses and her original shoes with little holes at the bottom for the stand. That is so cool. Can you see why I wanted this lot so far, right? You know? But there's more. But wait, there's more. We have a note in here. This is what I opened. And in here we have this vintage greeting card, probably from the 70s. And inside we have some treasure. Picnic set, fishing line, and fishing pole with the fish. Still intact. And something that's very interesting to me is this is an actual stick. This is not plastic. This is an actual stick. That is really cool. Here we have a fashion booklet that most likely went to the sheath dress. And this was chilling to find. Look, it's a original Barbie TM fashion booklet. This is from the year 1959 only. And what do we have? A Christmas picture, even though it was developed in April 1960, but this shows the original little girl holding her very special Barbie, which we have right here. And what do you see? Look at that. There's barbecue right there. Wow, this picture is what sold me. And this picture was not originally in the listing, but I begged for it. I really begged for it. It's beautiful, and look, Sister got a Patty Play Pal type doll. I don't think it's actual Patty Play Pal, but it's definitely of the era. Wonderful. It's like, I'm just stunned. Okay, so we've looked at possibly everything that we could. Now it's time to look at the doll herself.
No.
And here she is. This is that little girl's special Barbie. And now it's my special Barbie. We have her original swimsuit, her undergarments. So that's what the mirror and the comb and the brush went with.
She's educated.
This is a number 3 Barbie. This is most definitely the earliest number 3. She's so stunning. Look at the face, it's so unique. With her lipstick that faded into like this coral look. I love her so much. She's so beautiful. She comes with her original stand as well. I learned from my friend JD that the number 2 stand's hole is actually in the middle. And look, the original child made a bed. Isn't that nice? I think this is like a dinner napkin. Look, it's a little pillow. So cute. Oh my God. Oh my God. This is the original insert. Oh my God. Oh, this is crazy. This is what would hold Barbie in. This is so important. I think I have it in wrong. Yeah, I totally have it in wrong. It's like this. This is what held her in place. When she was new, Christmas 1959. Oh my gosh. Wow. Wow, that wasn't even in the listing. There's a lot of things in here that were not in the listing, at least not pictured, that were a surprise and delight. You know, I could not be any more happier with this than I am. And I am just so thrilled to have this doll and to share this moment with you. And yeah, I'm gonna clean her up and make her look just a little bit more neat around the edges, but I am so thrilled to have this Barbie. She's so special to me and I will treasure her forever. And this will have a prominent place in my collection just as much as the Barbie, because it all started with the love from a girl and her special doll. And here Barbie is in her original swimsuit, probably the first time that she's worn the swimsuit in over 60 years. Her original box with the absolutely stunning artwork featuring some of her outfits, some of them even being unproduced outfits, like a pink ballerina and a orange sheath, or the red and white striped suit, and that blue, almost like day dress right there. But there's a silver or a white ballerina, which later did get produced. But you can even see like detail work of the unproduced orange outfit right in the back. Gorgeous. Let's see on the other side. Looks like the blue outfit would have come with a jacket. Back of the swimsuit, and look at that. Looks like there's supposed to be bows in the back. There we are. Just looking absolutely stunning, like the day she was purchased. And I really didn't have to do much work for this doll. This doll is just so beautiful on her own, and she's such a unique color. And it's almost like she's retained some of her color, but then it's almost like she has kind of oxidized in a way, but her hair is still a very nice blonde color. It's not dark or anything. Just a very unique number 3. And you can see like discoloration on her face, but her blush is still popping through. And her lips, how they've oxidized into a almost like shade of coral, like a shade of salmon or like pink instead of the red that they once were. But amazing. This I'm fairly certain is her original rubber band. It is still stretchy on one end, but you know, it broke off. But it was interesting to keep. And then we have the booklet, which this was a huge surprise. The TM booklet, the #1 and #2 Barbie booklet, with outfits that were only available for 1 year. Inside, I scoured this booklet with the 50th anniversary reproduction Barbie whenever I was growing up, and I loved it. So to have like the actual one right here in my hands, and to have a Barbie and all of the costumes that she came with that were in this booklet is just, it's a dream come true. It's incredible, and sometimes I cannot believe my life. So I am just so thrilled to be able to have her and be able to call her my own and be able just to admire her. Also, while we have my Barbie here, let's just talk about #3 variations. So my Barbie, I would suspect, is probably a very early #3, considering that she is using 1959 Barbie parts, and since she was available in 1959. But this is like usually how you find them, where they are very pale, almost ghostly white, and you can see the color that she was originally still like bearing on her breasts. You know, that color is shining through in some way, and it would have been really cool to see them, you know. And I'm sure that they were beautiful dolls. They still are. I mean, look how gorgeous. But I'm sure that these were beautiful, beautiful dolls whenever they came out, because truly there was nothing like them. But you could just like see how different mine is compared to this #3, which belongs to a client. And I have another one that I'm working on for a client. Same client as before. Look at that. This is a #3 as well. And you can see like she's discolored in a way. Mine is like on the verge of being this, you know. But I would say mine has more of like a caramelized tan, whereas this one is a little bit more severe. And we're not going to fix this. We're going to leave it. This is how she aged. And I think that that is cool to see personally. But there's another #3. Here is a later #3. This one has blue eyeshadow. And something very interesting about her is that this arm right here, it's not rubber. Like a lot of these arms are really rubbery, but this one is not. And it looks like it actually shrunk over time. But it retained its color a lot better than what this arm did. But look at her face. Blue eyeshadow. Different. A different look on her. This doll is more akin to a #4, really. But again, so interesting how they were all made. And it just goes to show that every Barbie is unique, and that's something that Barbie doesn't really get enough credit for. A lot of these earlier dolls, they all have their own personality, and you just have to go with the one that best speaks to you. And this one, I just adore her. If we're gonna start anywhere, we need to start off with her undergarments. And this is the complete set. I did go ahead and replace the elastic on the back, so that way it's not dry rotted and it can actually be held up. And also, I had one of these in my collection already, so I just went ahead and just completed the look. But there she is, ready to get ready. And it's so remarkable because, again, this is first year, so this is TM. That's what the TM label means. But remarkable that she kept up with all of the little accessories. But now that we put her undergarments on, we can now try on Barbecue. Here's the Barbecue dress, just as it is. It's such a beautiful dress, and it really flares out with the petticoat set underneath. But look at that. Oh my goodness. And it actually matches the way that her lipstick has faded. It's just really pretty. And she looks stunning in it, and it's so special to be able to see this doll Christmas morning with this dress in the lower bottom angle. I mean, like, that picture is so special to me, and it's probably just as special as this doll is to me. But let's go ahead and put on her apron and hat. And here is Barbie and Barbecue, the complete set. The hat is just teeter-tottering on the head. I don't want to mess up her ponytail, but there it is. How cute is that, right? One of Barbie's earliest outfits. So cute. I wish I knew the thought process behind why she got these outfits for Christmas. Did she pick them out? Did her mama pick them out? Is there a particular reason why she picked them out? The mama or whoever picked out the fashions for her Barbie in that first year, 1959, they really did do right by getting those undergarments, because it makes fuller skirts like this really come to life. And back then it was, you know, more common to be more modest. So if that's the way that you could make Barbie more modest, then that's the way you're gonna do it. But beautiful. Let's try on a different look. And here is probably the most glamorous outfit this Barbie owned, Golden Girl. And it's complete, right down to the pearl bracelet, which I was unaware that she came with. I didn't know this outfit came with that. Look at that. And there she is, looking so beautiful in this fashion. Like, Carol, you did such a good job of taking care of your Barbie and her clothes, because it looks brand new. It really does. You could tell she used that purse a lot. The bead is held on with wire, which is interesting, and it looks like it used to probably be gold, and the gold has worn off. This was a played with Barbie, but she played with her so nicely. But there it is, Golden Girl on a golden tanned number 3. Beautiful. And here is the picnic set. I'm very excited for this set because I've never had it. And to have one that looks this pristine is crazy. Oh, it's nuts. The fish just fell, but that's okay. The little frog in the hat. The little flowers. And the beautiful little silk ribbons. In the shirt. Gorgeous. And these blue jeans. I have the blue jeans and I have the blouse, but look at the detail work. Zipper in the front, real stitching, real little pocket in the back, little functional piece. And this is real denim. It is stiff like real denim. It is sewn like real denim. Every detail accounted for. And that's what Barbie is about. At least that is what it used to be about whenever they first started. Because right now I really kind of feel like Barbie's just turning into an IP, but that's a different discussion anyway. But how beautiful is she? Just high quality all the way around. And a picnic basket to put the fish in, if the fish ever came off the line. Which is just a little piece of celluloid painted and a little bead to weigh it down with. It's so cool, and I'm blown away that this is an actual like natural wood stick, you know what I mean? I don't know why that blows my mind. It just does. It's a very simple touch, but it's very America, you know? Very, very America. And it's very much where I was raised. Like, this is giving the South very much. Just everything about it. But so gorgeous. One more outfit to try on. Here is the Barbie silk pack sheath dress. A very detailed, beautiful gown. I can tell that Carol had a thing for zippers because a lot of these Barbie outfits that she picked out do have zippers on them, or at least ones her mother or someone picked up for her. But beautiful taste. She had some wonderful taste, this Barbie. And I would bet that Carol would pair a lot of the accessories that came with the other outfits with this set, like the shoes from Barbecue, and maybe the gloves and the bracelet from Golden Girl, and maybe even the purse. Like this, with some other accessories, you can really turn it into its own look. And it's super gorgeous with the Golden Girl accessories. Look at that. Isn't she just stunning? I'm gobsmacked that she's mine. I'm just so happy, and I hope that you can feel the love through the camera. Here's all the goods all laid out, and it's just overwhelmingly amazing. Everything was just so well taken care of by that adorable, beautiful little girl right there named Carol. And there's Carol's Barbie. In the same way that she's showing her off Christmas morning, 1959. Sunglasses and all. Well, you all tell me what you think about this lot. Did I strike gold or what? It's crazy to think that this almost never happened for me. And that I had been waiting so long to purchase it, especially now knowing what I see in front of me. But, you know, sometimes it's worth the wait, and it certainly was. And I'm so happy to be able to have been the caretaker of this Barbie, and I hope that I am able to give her as much love and as much care as what Carol did back when she was brand new. That will do it for today's video, my friends. Tell me, which look was your favorite? I would say Golden Girl's probably my favorite. I am gonna get her out of this costume because I don't want these black shoes to stain her feet, because I feel like they will. I'm so excited to have her, and I just love her. So I'm so happy to be able to have the opportunity to share her with you all. And let me know what you think of her down below in the comments. Let me know how you're doing. I love hearing from you all. And yeah, I just can't stop looking at her. I'm so sorry. I'm so happy. But thank you all so much for watching. I hope you have a fabulous rest of your day. I have some more exciting videos coming your way. And I'm sorry I've been away for quite some time, but just bear with me and we'll get through it together. Remember to be kind to others, but most importantly, be kind to yourself. Bye-bye.
If you were Barbie, the glamorous teenage fashion model doll by Mattel, you'd have a fabulous wardrobe created for you by Mattel's famous designers. Like this spectacular form-fitted evening gown, handcrafted with exquisite detailing. Zippers that really work. Rich satin linings. Matched accessories in minutest detail. Perfect workmanship in every beautiful costume. Always the newest, most elegant style. Only Barbie has such a magnificent wardrobe, such a variety of hairstyles and colors. And only the genuine Barbie has this very special tag to tell you that she's the one and only Barbie. If you were Barbie, you'd insist on the best. And Barbie is the best, made only by Mattel. Just $3 wherever dolls are sold. You can tell it's Mattel. It's swell.